Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've had a lot of questions on how I do my makeup for my videos. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on how I create this look. This is normally the look I go for. I vary the lip glosses and the eyeshadows ever so slightly, but I'm going to show you all of my go-to colors so you know if I have worn it in the past few videos. I'm going to mention it in this video today. It's a variation of 3 lip glosses and 2 palettes, so I'll just point them all out for you. I would call this kind of natural glam, or some people have been calling it no makeup makeup. So if you're looking for an easy natural makeup look, this is definitely the one for you, and keep on watching.
Okay, so first things first, put your hair back, and the first product we are using is the Laura Mercier foundation primer. This is my favorite. I just love how it feels and it sinks right in. Just apply that all over your face. Next, I'm using Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder foundation. This is the only foundation I use. If you like a full coverage, it's probably not for you. If you like a medium or natural coverage, it is for you. It just gives me the nicest glowing skin. I really like it. I think it's a really good color match. And yeah, apply that all over your face. As you can see, I am blending that in with a beauty blender. For concealer, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I'm going for a concealer that is my skin tone rather than going for something brightening. And then I'm just blending that in with a small fluffy brush. If I was going on a night out, I think I'd go more brightening, but for every day, I just like to match my actual skin tone. For eyebrows, I'm using the Primark Brow Sketch. It's just a really thin brow pencil. It twists up, it's great, no sharpening, and it has a little brush on the end. I just do really light strokes. I really love the Primark brow products. They're pretty much all I use at the moment because the price is amazing, and as you can see, I get really good results. It just sucks that Primark is closed right now, so I can't get a top up and I'm almost out. So if you use any affordable eyebrow products, can you please let me know in the description? I need to do an order. As you can see, I'm going for a really natural looking brow. I enhance my arch a little bit, but mostly I'm just going with the natural shape of my eyebrow. So these are the 2 eyeshadow palettes that I usually reach for. For cool tones, I normally go for the Naked palette and normally go for these colors here. And for warmer tones, I usually go for the Sweet Peach palette from Too Faced and use kind of this side of the palette here. Today, I'm starting with the Naked palette. I'm going for this color here, which is a nice chocolatey brown, and it's called Buck. I'm applying that color into my crease and then just blending it out and just build it up as you go along. You want to darken your crease, but you don't want it too crazy dark. That's why we've gone for this nice brown rather than like a smoky black. So next I'm reaching into my Sweet Peach palette and I'm using the colors Luscious and Bellini mixed together. Don't ask why, I just felt like doing that today. I'm applying that to the lid of my eye and yeah, just patting that on, getting that color there, and as you can see, it brightens up the lid and leaves that smoky area in my crease. Just keep adding till you like what you see, but the look I'm going for is having my eyelids quite a bit brighter than the crease of my eye, just adding a bit of definition. Then blend those together just a little bit. You still want to see the difference, but you also, you want your eyeshadow blended. Now I'm dipping back into Buck from the Naked palette and just darkening up my crease a little bit more because I feel like I lost a bit of that when blending. And that's my eyes done. So next I'm moving on to eyeliner. This is the only eyeliner I use right now. It is so good. It's the NYX Epic Ink Liner. It is just so good. Still to this day, I'm not the best at eyeliner, but this makes it so easy. If you need a new liquid liner, I highly recommend trying this. I wish I was one of those girls that can just do their eyeliner in one swoop, but as you can see, I am taking my sweet time. For mascara, I'm using Maybelline Lash Sensational. I'm just putting a little bit of that on though because I'm going to apply false lashes. For lashes today, I'm using Dodo lashes. These are quite big. Usually I go for a more natural lash, but I just felt like a big lash today. These are D119s, and for lash glue, I'm using Duo Eyelash Adhesive. I put those on off camera because no one needs to see me struggling. Moving on to contour, I use Charlotte Tilbury's Hollywood Contour Wand. It's a liquid / cream formula. It's just really good. This is my favorite contour. It blends out so nicely. My contouring is pretty self-explanatory, so that's where I place it, but obviously follow your own face and what looks good for you. I have a heart-shaped face, so I normally just go around the outside, and then because I'm filming, I will hollow out my cheekbones quite a bit because it looks better on camera. For my nose, I just use whatever's left on the brush because I don't like too harsh of a nose contour. And then blend that out with a beauty blender just to make sure everything is nicely blended. Moving on to bronzer to warm up my face a little bit, I'm using this one by MAC. It's the Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deepest. And as you can see, I basically just apply that kind of where I put my contour. Now I'm going back to my Naked palette and I'm grabbing Buck one more time on a teeny tiny brush just so I can apply that to my lower lash line. It just defines the eyes a little bit more but still looks natural. And for blush, I always go for these kinds of blush. They're like peachy tones, a little bit of shimmer, but mostly peach tones. This one is Peachy Keen by MAC. I love this blush. So nice, and just apply until you're happy with that. I quite like blush, so normally I'll overdo it, but today I think I went quite natural, but usually I'll just completely overdo it. For highlight, I'm using Laura Geller Gilded Honey. This highlight needs no introduction. It's so beautiful. I will add a little tiny bit to the arches of my brows and then just the high points of my cheeks, using a nice fluffy brush there. I also like to apply just a tiny amount above my brow and also down the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and then one more place which you'll see in a second. And I also like to apply highlight to my Cupid's bow. It's just a thing that I like to do. Moving on to lip gloss. So these are the 3 lip glosses I kind of can't live without right now. Today I'm going to go for this Dior one. I will put all the names of these in the description box, but they're just fab. They're really nice nude tones. One is NARS, one is Kylie, and as I said, one is Dior. And the final thing I do, which I almost forgot, is mascara on the lower lashes, which I never really do in real life, hence why I forgot. But yeah, for filming, definitely. And then we're done. Here's me jumping off my chair to show you my look and then realizing I'm not in the screen. So yeah, let me come a bit closer and you can see what my makeup looks like.
And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have any more makeup requests or any kind of video requests in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in my next video.